So now, we always talk about the role model thing now with guys, and when you have that ability to be that role model for someone else and you don't know how to do it, just develop that little Herculean figure in the back of your mind. How would they talk? How would they look? What's their physical presence like? How do they perform? How do they articulate their speech? How do they make the group feel? How's their energy level? All those different things. You have to make yourself that guy, because you never know who's looking at you to be that role model. A lot of times guys don't realize they are that role model for somebody behind them, and then they lose focus and they start to fizzle out and they start to die out and lose motivation. It's like, for anything, you got to foster that motivation for that dude. And that's what Barrett did for me. That's what he did for everybody else. I'm just so thankful I had the ability to work under that guy and change my life.
Well, let's rewind back to the previous platoon chief before Barrett. How was that environment like, as far as the culture itself?
I'll tell you. There's a thing in the teams, and I know SF has it. I know we call it the E5 Mafia. It's like that middle management. You've been here for 2 to 6 years or whatever. You're not in charge, but you're like that middle management. You're kind of like the barn boss. You're the ringleader of the E5 Mafia, and I was definitely the ringleader of the E5 Mafia. And I came back from a trip. I forget where I was, and I had just gotten my arm done. And I walked in. Platoon chief is sitting there. Katie introduces me. Steph's in there. And I walk up and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm DJ." Literally shakes my hand, looks at my arm and goes, "Do you have a chit for that?" Do I have a what? So, did you file a special request chit to get tattoos below the elbow? And I looked at him and went. And I looked over at Steph, and his eyes kind of got real big, and he went, "No, I didn't." And he's like, "Okay, we'll have to talk about it later."
Oof.
I walked right out of there, walked right in Steph's office, and I went, "What the fuck is that?" And he went, "It's going to be a long 2 years, man. I ain't going to make it with him." And he didn't make it very long. Like, that kind of culture, like, that's what you're worried about right now. Like,
right, small stuff.
Platoon, the platoon you just rolled into. You know what we just survived. You know what we just came back through. And that's what your focus is? Do I have an administrative chit to get a tattoo below my elbow? That's where your focus is? Nah, dude. That ain't the culture I want to be a part of. That's not the culture we want to be a part of. And, steal that line from Brad Gary. Culture eats strategy for breakfast every day.
Yeah.
The best strategy in the world. If it goes against the culture, it's never going to work. And that's what he was. Like, you're beating on a war drum that nobody here wants to hear. Because it doesn't matter.
Because I would imagine, as a special operations unit, you guys have set rules, but still, in some sense, there's some things that are kind of loose.
Yeah.
In terms of tattoo standards, for example. And for someone to come in and do that, it's almost like the hall monitor waiting for you.
Oh, I mean,
how did they get in there to begin with?
Time.
Just time.
Stick around long enough, you'll get a shot.
Okay.
But I mean, sideburns, grooming standards, mustache links, hair links, like all that kind of stuff. And that's where I was very vocal when I was young. And I probably shouldn't have been, so I don't recommend this to everybody. But, we'd have a guy who'd come in here bitching about sideburns. He's like, "Your sideburns below the middle of your ear. You're out of regs." I do get that. But you're also 60 pounds overweight.
You're out of ranks.
You're out of regs.
Right.
So which one matters more? Mine doesn't affect my performance, but yours does. You're supposed to be the example for everybody else to mirror. And you look like that. Explain it to me.
Right.
Like, you can affect that. I can take a razor and take it up 1/4 of an inch and shave them off. You can't do anything with that. And that's where you start losing respect. Like, that's what you care about? What about you? You represent us all. Do it well. And you can't. That's why I like Barrett. Barrett lived it. Like, he represented the group very, very well.
Right. When he walked in, you said it was like an aura about him. Is that something quite synonymous with command guys when the white side sees them? Like, oh, that's the NFL. I'm Pee Wee Little League right now.
For me, it was.
Yeah.
I think because I was an idealist and I grew up in it. It's like, everybody to me is in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what team you're at, no matter how long you've been there, you're a new guy, you just got drafted. Now there's teams amongst teams, so it's almost like, yeah, you're in the NFL. They're on the Patriots. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions, like,
yeah,
that's what it is. Like, they're a dynasty. and I wouldn't be a part of the dynasty. It just is. Like, but for me, it's very different. Like when you see them, like Barrett, he had an aura that orbited around him at 3 feet, and when you got next to him, you could feel it. Like I felt better when you were around him. And that's a lot of stuff we talk about now. Like when I'm around you in close proximity, do I feel better or worse? When you walk into a room, how's it make me feel? How's it make the collective feel?
Yeah.
When he walked in the room, it was like, oh shit, B-Rat's here. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Like other guys come in, you're like, just waiting for you to leave the room. Like, that's not a good cultural fit. It's not what people want to be around.
I mean, that's contagious.
It is. And that's not in special. That's everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care if you work in a bakery shop, you work at Starbucks, you're a diesel mechanic, you're a police officer, a fireman, a special
Yeah.
operator. It's all the same. Like your energy levels do matter, and people say it. And once they feel it and they feel that negative aura, they don't want to be around it.
Yep.
It made me hyper aware of it. Like how I make people feel, how my energy levels are, and can I control it? Do I need to back it off or dial it up? You got to be able to hover it.
The training methodology between the white side and the command side when Barrett started teaching, was that an eye-opening experience for you guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Up until Barrett, no one ever said the phrase self-preservation. Nobody ever said it. He was so articulate about it. And he talked about a lot of stuff I talk about now, like natural human reactions. Like if this happens, this is what you will do. And then you pressure test it in training and you do it. You're like, that's what humans do. Now, if you know that, I need for you to back up 2.5 feet to give him the ability to jump out of there if he gets a face full of something he doesn't like. Oh. But because if you're inside of those 2.5 feet and he goes to jump back, he's going to smack you.
Yeah.
You're going to push him into the door frame. Now he's stuck. Okay. Anticipate his next move. This is chess, not checkers. And he was the very first person I ever heard say that about CQB. Chess, not checkers. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's right, dude. Like, he's right. Being able to navigate that human terrain, all the physical terrain, he was just very, very masterful at it. And I don't know, man, if I could shove a USB drive in the back of his head and download all his information, just upload it to other people, that'd make you 100% better. Everybody. He was, in my opinion, out of everybody I've worked with, if I only had to work with one other dude again, Bear to be one of my first calls.
Yeah.
To this day. I don't care if that dude's 75. Mindset alone, I'd steal him. He was perfect, dude. I mean, he still is. Yeah. Yeah, Barrett's a man. Changed my life.
When you guys went to your deployment, how was your anxiety level? Knowing you're getting back into it after the last one that was a little bit of a mess.
Not as bad as you would think. I feel like I compartmentalized it really, really well, but I also did that on purpose to not think about it. But then the IEDs were so bad, and we were driving a lot. And that was really where the anxiety came from. Like, if I can't get out of this striker and they just blow me up, I don't want to die like this. That's
Right.
really where the anxiety was. Once you got out of the truck, I've never felt more confident. I mean, we ran well, dude. I mean, had a bunch of new guys on the team too. That shit didn't matter. Like, we ran really, really well. But he created a culture that fostered that. I mean, we were a free fall assault team. That's all we did. Didn't care about anything else. All the things that you complain about, the paperwork, the administrative side, that wasn't on his forefront of his mind at all. He's like, none of that shit matters. None of it. You get killed in the first threshold, that's a serious issue. Let's hammer on all the hard skills. Let's get this completely polished, and then we'll work on the admin side later. And that's exactly what we needed. Especially for me coming back from that one. I'm not going to say I was gun shy, but I was definitely a little apprehensive.
Right.
Just not knowing. Like that was a really good second deployment. It ended on I don't want to say a low note, but I mean, that's a hard one to bounce back from.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you have a crazy parachute malfunction and then you don't get the jump for 6 months. Your very next jump, that's the only thing you have to go back on. It's like I didn't get any softballs up until then. It was just that, fly home, and then just training. It's like I haven't stepped back into an active threshold since then. Like now it's on the forefront of my mind. But I thought I did a pretty good job compartmentalizing it. But it wasn't easy. It took active participation.
Before you guys got put on ice for taking out that Sheikh's son.